7.
The time check was brought to you by Seiko.
Welcome back. New food scare in Taiwan is sending Hong Kong food and health authorities into high alert. The Center for Food Safety is taking follow-up action after mislabeled food products from areas of Japan affected by radiation were sneaked into Taiwan. Joao de Silva reports.
After the contaminated oil scandal in Taiwan, authorities on the island are grappling with yet another food scare. That's because they found and seized from market shelves food products from radiation-affected areas in Japan. The food was mislabeled and illegally imported into Taiwan in violation of a ban on food from 5 Japanese prefectures: Fukushima, Ibaraki, Tochigi, Gunma and Chiba. Here in Hong Kong, the Center for Food Safety was quick to react to the report.
We have also sent out our officers to check the major supermarkets as well as the chain retail stores and to check if there are similar problems in Hong Kong about the mislabeling of food. And so far we have found all the samples that we have checked are all satisfactory.
In Taiwan, tests performed on 193 out of 283 illegally imported food items detected no abnormal traces of radiation. Since the Fukushima nuclear disaster in 2011, Hong Kong has also had a ban in place on food products from the 5 Japanese prefectures, albeit not as comprehensive. Items banned include vegetables, fruits, major milk-derived products, eggs and chilled or frozen meat. Authorities have also been monitoring imports from Japan and have since performed tests on 240,000 samples, none of which indicated any problems. Mislabeling of food products could result in a maximum fine of $50,000 and 6 months in prison. Joao de Silva, TVB News.
At least 14 people were killed and 28 others injured when scaffolding collapsed at a construction site in central Vietnam. Rescue workers are searching through the rubble because they have no idea if any other workers are trapped. The government is demanding an immediate investigation. All the victims were local subcontractors hired to work on a seaport breakwater project. The Son Duong seaport is part of an economic zone where Taiwan's Formosa Plastics Corporation is building a multi-billion-dollar steel complex. The site was the scene of an anti-China protest last May. That's where 3 Chinese nationals were killed following China's deployment of an oil rig in disputed waters in the South China Sea. Ukrainian police detained the head of the State Emergency Service and his deputy on suspicion of extorting bribes from fuel suppliers. The 2 men were handcuffed and led away out of the cabinet meeting while it was being televised. Ukrainian Prime Minister Arseniy Yatsenyuk accused the men of murdering the Ukrainian state. The government in Ukraine has vowed to stamp out rampant corruption, and the highly public nature of the detentions appeared designed to convey the impression that anti-graft measures are picking up pace. Ukraine's interior minister denied the arrests were theater. On Wednesday, Ukraine's president fired a powerful tycoon as a regional governor in a risky move that could affect the internal balance of power and Kiev's fight against Moscow-backed separatists. All right, Chris, what do you have for us in sports today?
I got some basketball. We haven't done that off the top in a while, so let's get to it. In the NBA, the Houston Rockets kept their hold on 3rd place in the Western Conference with a 95-93 win over the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans, fighting for their playoff lives, lost their 4th straight. Alan Booknia has the action.
The Rockets welcomed back their big center.